Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and I forgot to press the record button and recorded the first episode on that all. Oh man, people, that's the worst thing that always happens to me. I was so praising my community and I will do that in a second again. Let me first say I am very late into the recording. I hope the Monday episode will come out at the right time. I hope that works out. Other stuff is preoccupying me. Is that the right word? So the update, short one, so I can just go kind of glance over it, although I shouldn't. The new update brought us building from the cockpit. I really like that. We will have to test that. But yeah, first we should take a look at other stuff. I'm running around here and explaining why I love my community and why I think I have a really cool community, because I have so many engineers in my community. Let me remove this here, the remainders of this sensor here. We can just, ouch, what the heck? We could just go and take a look at what I already explained, kind of. I went through the whole process of explaining why I love my community, and I will have to do that again now. So, come on, pick that up. I have to. I didn't explain that, but I will now do that first. I had to change out my mouse. I'm such a. I tried to clean my mouse, and I took a look at a video about how I could do that and where the problem could be, because I have this right mouse button that double clicks kind of, and while doing it, I ruined it. I destroyed it. My good mouse, my Logitech G700. I won at a contest done by DocM77, and now it's ruined. I will have to see if I can repair it anyway. We will see. Good people, but my community, amazing community, is came up with some stuff related to my sensors episodes. One thing I have to say before is, recently I got some new people in the community that came up and said, normally I don't watch other games, but I really love to watch you, and that's a cool thing, because I watched some videos from these people that make videos about how you can make your YouTube channel better, and if you are a gamer, you have to have personality and all that stuff. And yeah, and it seems I have a personality that at least some people want to see. That's a good thing. You don't have to be a screamy, crazy, overhyped guy. I don't know. Yeah. That's a good thing to hear. And some people came in and said, I'm missing out on the name. One person came and said he wants to watch my videos back to back. Oh man, that's a crazy project, I say. That's a crazy project, but thanks for doing that. Good, but back to my engineers. Ameniferous Sinclair, Wolfing, and my good friend Armitage came out of the woodworks. These crazy scientist engineers guys came out of the woodworks, giving me advice. And these people are so right about how the sensors work and how all that stuff I could have done easier. These people, by the way, do a good job, because they all say you have done a good job. You could also do, and not this backseat gamer, you're bad and you should have done it that way. No, they come and say, good job, but you also could. That's a good way to give critique. just to let you know. I've changed this sensor out. We all know that these sensors have a sensor field that you can define. So the first thing that most of them said is sensor fields. Just extend them and use the whole sensor field to detect not only what is on this side of the door, but also what is on that side of the door, on the other side of the door. And you can just do that by extending it. The left extend, the bottom extend, top extend, and all that stuff. And I changed that. The bottom extend is basically, you have to imagine everything that is in front of that sensor as the front extend. And everything that is the bottom extend is basically the stuff going down that hallway here, that corridor. Kind of. And all to the bottom is what is into that direction, so this direction. You can just use that and extend the field and cover the front of the door here too. So you don't need to have a second sensor. Just use one sensor for that. All that saves up on material, saves up on space, so you don't have to have dedicated space on that wall up top there and all that stuff. So by just extending that, again, one of these big blocks is, I think, roughly 3 meters or so. So you can just extend it. I extended it by 7 meters, so that is 1 meter into that direction, 3 and another 3 into that direction. And then you should also cover everything in front of that door. I extended the top to 1 meter into that direction, into this direction, so that it triggers earlier when I come through that corridor hallway here. Another thing that, for example, Amanda Sinclair said, and thank you for saying that, but we discovered that, I think, one episode earlier than the one where you made the comment on. So thanks for clarifying, but I discovered it on my own. Thanks anyways. So if you set up, and I've done that here already, the first sensor setup, the first sensor slot here is for everything that happens when you enter the sensor field. And the second one is for everything that happens when you exit the sensor field. So you can make a door, an automatic door that just works like this. The first one opens it. When you are through it and you leave the sensor field, the second one just closes it. So no need for timers. I have a special reason now why I want to keep the timers. We will come to that in a second. But so you see, when I enter the sensor field, the thing goes green. When I leave it, it goes blue and it closes the door. So for all you trying to make automatic doors, that is the easiest thing you can do. The easiest thing. I'm sometimes, again, I'm not the most technical guy. Some people say I'm more technical than they ever could be, but no. I'm very basic when it comes to that. Because, again, these other people have more knowledge when it comes to that stuff. Building an automatic door this way is the easiest thing you can do, and gives you the whole protection of the door closing behind you, so no air is leaking out if you don't know if you want to have a relatively secure door, you know that. Yeah, and again, you save up on the material of the second sensor. Amazing thing, people, you are the best. You are the F word best. I love that I have all these engineers in my community. But now the reason why I want to use the timer anyways. I decided that I want to have all the doors working on that timer. And I will add another one that, that keeps this timer going, kind of. So every time I explained that in the last episode, where I kind of want to have all the doors closing automatically after a certain amount of time. So I will just set the top timer to, don't know, 30 seconds, and I will just keep him going. Going. And the other one will be the timer that closes all the doors and activates the top timer over and over again. I want to do that so that even all the doors I might, don't know, just want to open on a button press or something like that. For example, if I wouldn't... I was not sure if I want to have this door use a timer mechanism or a sensor mechanism, but I want to have it close automatically. Wow, they changed that. Or? Don't know. But I want to have that close automatically anyways. Again, this is a security measure to have closed doors, because when the hull of the station ruptures at one point, I want to have not all the rooms exposed to open space. So if I use the button on that here, for example, and I open it, I want to have it close on me after a certain amount of time, even if this thing has no sensor. So I want to make this automatic timer thing. Why did the oxygen go? Where's my oxygen? Wow. Something happened. Maybe it is because of the door. Let us go up here and see if... Are there doors open here? Aua. No. This is all closed. I have no... All my oxygen. They definitely changed the containers, by the way. I just recognized that. Yes, graphical changes. Nice thing. So let me go down again. They're doing a lot of work on all of that stuff. So now the oxygen is back again. This oxygen stuff still makes me angry. So I have all these doors close automatically. That is a thing I think is safe. And even if I, for example, don't know if the sensors bork out for some reason, I want to have all the doors closed anyways and all that stuff. So security measures, I say. It might be because my oxygen reserves are running out. I will have to go outside and take a look at that. Let me remove this tool. It makes me crazy. So another thing I talked about is this thing, the raid, the Argentavis. For some reason, I have a weapon platform Gatling over there now. Is this thing building stuff? Don't know. Someone said that there is a bug now with this thing, because I remember it going away after a certain amount of time, but someone said it doesn't do that anymore. So we will have to think about ways to get rid of it. I wanted to test out one thing this week. Maybe we can get that. Oh, maybe we can get that done, and maybe it works. I don't know. It might not. Come on, fill up my energy and my oxygen. Oh, the oxygen must be empty. Oh, there must be something up with the oxygen. I hate that. Okay, how much oxygen do I still have in my... Not too much, but I should be good for this week. Maybe I should turn off all the air vents again. So, one other thing that I got, and I forgot the name. Ah, no, I'm not good at that. Another person in my community said, make your life easier by using groups. And this person is absolutely right. If I want to use all the doors, all the sliding doors in the timer, I can just hook up all the sliding doors into one group and just use the group to close them. That's so easy, and I was completely wow, why didn't I think about that? Amazing. Thank you for that comment, by the way. That was a really, really good one. So let me go through this door. I will have to change that back, but for now it works. So we will, yeah, for example, these doors. I could set up a sensor here, but I think I will just use them with a button press here. So these doors close automatically then. This one I can change and all that stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing where I can go with all these new abilities of me using timers and me using sensors and all that stuff. I really, really like that. Good, let me go outside and we will meet us tomorrow.